Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back here with another YouTube video. And in today's video we're going to be doing Without Remorse 2021 review here on the channel. So yeah, Without Remorse recently released about 2 days ago. I think I'm going to be releasing this on Sunday and it released on Friday. So it's a much anticipated movie that's about by Tom Clancy, based on Tom Clancy's book, and it's called Without Remorse. Pretty much a quick synopsis. Uh, a Navy SEAL, pretty much, his pregnant wife gets assassinated, and it's pretty much like a revenge story, but a different type of revenge story, where he tries to find the murderer, who he thinks is murdered by the Russian mob or something. Sorry, he thinks they're murdered by a Russian hitman, obviously, because at the time he's in war with them. So that happens, and he's pretty much recruited back to the CIA, and they're launching an investigation into the whole thing. And yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. So yeah, the movie stars Michael B. Jordan as a title character, or not the title character, as a character named John Kelly. It also has some formidable names like Guy Pearce, uh, Lauren London, Jodie Turner Smith, Jamie Bell, just to name a few. Uh, and yeah, features those guys. A pretty decent cast. I mean, Michael B. Jordan is of course an A-list celebrity. Lauren London kind of, and the cast is all right. I mean, you obviously have your highlight, and of course Michael B. Jordan. Then you have your B-list kind of, and then you have like the C-list celebrities or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I guess let's get in my the positives, I guess, of the story in my personal opinion. So the acting was pretty decent. I mean pretty good. Sorry. Uh, Michael B. Jordan, of course, he brings it. To be honest with you guys, ever since I've seen that Fantastic Four where he was doing meh, he just seemed like he just a most improved actor. Like he just got super improved in his acting. He brings it all every time he plays a character, and that's something I really enjoy. I thought it was really enjoyable seeing him kind of play a more revengeful character than he does in previously. Like he played the villain before. He's played hero. He's played or protagonist. He's played antagonist. I guess that's more of a better word to say. He's played different characters, sporting characters, all that different stuff. But I really enjoyed him in this role. I thought John Kelly was definitely interesting, and just seeing this different side, it was definitely interesting. Now next up would be the action. Now I thought the action was really well done. I thought the scenes were really interesting. I thought of it as like a very uh, not PG-13, maybe John Wick. Uh, there's like no blood featured or anything like that, but like the action scenes were very well done, especially the scenes with Michael B. Jordan. I thought it was really interesting seeing that. Some of the fight scenes were very interesting. I was entertained the whole time watching all these action scenes. I thought it was really well done. Maybe our rating would have been alright in this case for just better action. But I mean, if you did do that, I would think of him like, this is like kind of John Wick type action movie kind of thing, or some other just straight up action movie of military action movies. So I was like, this does take it apart from the other action movies, so I guess it's all right, and I don't mind that too. It wasn't like it was bad or anything like that, unbelievable or anything like that. It was pretty good, very well done, very well choreographed. Next it would be decent story. I mean, the story was decent enough for it to become on the positive list than of course the negative list. I mean, I thought it was an interesting story with the whole way his wife dies and he's going revengeful and that, and I thought it was a bit different as well because in one of the revenge movies it would just be straight up the guy going for revenge, killing everybody, fighting everybody, whatever, one man arming it. But in this movie it takes a different toll where it's like he joins back up at the CIA. He finds an operation. He pretty much goes with the CIA and helping them take these guys up to bring them to justice and everything like that. And it just showed frequent plot twists as well, which I thought was all right. Uh, yeah, really interesting. It wasn't too good, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It wasn't too good to where the end. Where I was enjoying it more, like within the first hour, I was pretty much enjoying it, but towards the end, it was starting to get a little bit bad. That's another reason why the story is a little bit bad. Character wise, I thought character wise it was done pretty good. John Kelly, pretty interesting character, very layered, very different type. Really enjoyable. Just yeah. And then next thing would probably be it's very enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. I just thought it was really enjoyable, not cinematic wise. I thought it was more enjoyable, just a fun movie to watch, I guess. Good action movie, like a Saturday night movie or whatever. You put it on your TV and watch it or whatever. So I was like, why not? Honestly, it's a pretty good movie in terms of enjoyment. I thought it's very good. I just was straight up just watching it, but cinematic wise, it's not too good. Plot was alright. I mean, again, towards the end, it was kind of messed up. I like the plot of this type of revenge movie, but like, I didn't really like it towards the end, especially with spoiler alert, Guy Pearce's character ending up being the bad guy. So I was like, oh, this is kind of predictable. I mean, it wasn't too good. I mean, plot wise, it was alright, but again, it wasn't. I didn't really enjoy it from that perspective. So yeah, I guess let's get into the negatives here. So the negatives was writing was pretty bad with the plot twist. I can't even lie. The writing was just not very good. I mean, I've seen that they actually were planning on making this movie in the 90s or something, and then they repurposed the script and rewrote it. It's a lot. This movie has been a long time coming, so I'm like, I can kind of excuse it. I mean, these guys had to like rewrite it and make it more modernized, with following kind of the whole 90s things. So I was like, whatever. Honestly, it's excusable. I understand, kind of, but again, this writing with the black plot twist kind of spoils it. I can't even lie. Uh, just because straight up, this guy was literally like, they were in the middle of a fight, and he's just like, "Oh, the Russians conspired. They did all this. The plot twist happens." That was very stupidly written. I thought that was just terrible. How they just made Michael B. Jordan's character just be like, whatever. And I thought it was like, why did you that? That made no sense. Like, I didn't really like that at all. Uh, Again, with like the Guy Pearce plot twist as well. He just straight up was like, I'm going straight for Guy Pearce, whatever. Let's go fight him. Let's talk about it, whatever. I thought I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really enjoy that plot twist towards the end. Wasn't really enjoyable, which leads me to the next negative, which is it was predictable. Again, I predicted it. I was like, I think Guy Pearce's character is probably going to be the one that's bad. Uh, maybe even the other character, Jamie Bell's character. I was like, maybe he's the bad guy. So I was like, yeah, and then what happens? Guy Pearce's character ends up being the bad guy. Disliked that a lot. Didn't enjoy it. Didn't too much enjoy it. Oh well, I mean it's not too bad, but I don't really like being able to do that. I know you're about to say, "Oh, you shouldn't have tried it," but it's pretty obvious. I didn't even have to really predict that. You kind of knew because it's very similar to other movies in that case. Another thing would probably be the accents. Now, this is a weird critique, but when Michael B. Jordan was interrogating people and stuff like that, you would have noticed that there were like Russian guys and stuff like that speaking, which you would think a Russian accent. But these guys were so terrible at doing these accents, especially the one where he's fighting Jamie Bell's character when he thought he was like some kind of spy or something. You just saw that and you're like, oh man. And then you see this guy, and he's speaking, and he's literally speaking half and half. He's literally going like one line in like perfect English, one line in Russian, in a Russian accent, one line in English again, or an English accent, kind of Americanized accent. So you're like, what is this? This makes absolutely no sense to me. Uh, but I mean, it's just a small critique. It's not nothing too big. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Honestly, I'll give my overall rating now. So I'm gonna rate this honestly 8 out of 10 maybe, just because for the fact it has some bads, it has some goods. I mean, it's just an enjoyable movie. From a cinematic perspective, it's not too good, but it's enjoyable. I enjoy it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.